my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing how you can keep your kids' toys organized using some IKEA storage solutions. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below to see more. I'm also going to be sharing our brand new playroom tour very shortly. I'm waiting for like one last thing to come in, so definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my videos. Okay, so right now I'm in a little corner of our playroom to show you guys how we're already using some IKEA storage really well for my kids' toys. By the way, I have a 4-year-old and 1.5-year-old, both little boys, and they play a lot here at home. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and of course this year we're not going very many places, so I was really hyper-focused this year on making sure we had a playroom that worked for us. Before we jump into the actual products that I use to keep my kids' toys organized, I wanted to share my #1 piece of advice for that, and that is to have less toys. Yes, to have less toys, or at least to do a toy rotation. But absolutely my #1 piece of advice is to keep your toys as minimal as possible. I know there's so many amazing toys out there. I know you're probably thinking like, there's no way I could reduce our toys. My kids play with all our toys. We love every single toy we have. But I urge you to really think about that and really look into what your kids play with and how they play. And something that I've noticed, by the way, I've got 2 dogs here trying to sneak into this video, is that the less stuff the kids have around them, the easier time they have playing with what they can see. Because when there's clutter, when it's overwhelming, they really struggle to play. My #1 goal when it comes to play is to encourage kids to play independently, which means they're playing on their own, they're being imaginative, they're creating their own little worlds and immersed in their own little play, and that is hugely important for their own learning and their own abilities and growing and developing through play. So I have found that the best thing I can do is give them a calm, clean environment to play in. So I know it's so hard to declutter toys, but I promise you, you will find that the less they have around, reducing that visual clutter will really help them play. And I definitely recommend the IKEA products that we're using to help with that. Okay, so let me show you what we got going on. First off is this. This is the KALLAX system. We actually have 2 here. We have another unit on the other side of the playroom that is 1 thing of 8, but basically you can get them in any setup you can imagine. But the basic concept is the 4 open squares, and they have a ton of different storage options, like buckets and baskets and things that fit in like this. So let me just first talk about the KALLAX. We've had them for years in every different room of our house. They have moved around. They're highly adaptable, and you can really do anything with them. So I really recommend them, and definitely you should invest as well in a few buckets or boxes or other things to help store the items in the bins and in the KALLAX system. So what we have here, this is primarily where my younger son plays, my 1.5-year-old, and he's really into the Little People sets from Fisher-Price. So this is his zone. I have a box. I'll talk more about these boxes and labels in my playroom tour because I have super exciting stuff to share with that. But in terms of IKEA products, we mostly have been using these bins. So these are the QGIS bins. These are them as well. There's all different varieties of them, as you'll see in this video. But I love having the open ones that I can drop things into. I put their little toys in a bag like this. This is actually a bag of our old cell phones, if you can believe it, like super old iPods and stuff. But it's my baby. Yeah, he's almost 2, but one of his favorite things to play with. Anyways, so I love having the KALLAX system be open. My kids are allowed to play with any toy they see in the playroom. They can do whatever they want in here. I have timed it, and even if they play with every single toy and dump everything out, which they don't because that's not how they play, but even if they did, it would still only take us about 10 minutes to put it all back how you see it now. So I really do credit having a good storage solution and having minimal toys out for that. But anyways, back to the QGIS. So this is another QGIS bin. It's got the top like that. Toys are inside, and what I like about this in terms of reducing visual clutter is although they can look at the label and see what's inside, I believe it helps to have some things a little bit more closed off so that they can focus on other things that they can see really easily. So just depends, and we rotate all the time. Like the playroom looks like this right now. Next week it might look a bit different. So I have found that that really works for us. Okay, then down on the floor I have another huge Kuggis bin. This is full of our Melissa and Doug wooden toys. So I know you're probably thinking like, wait, you just told me to get rid of all my toys and declutter, but you're showing me a ton of toys. Yeah, we still have a lot of toys. Like I said, I have a 4-year-old and 1.5-year-old little boy who are home all day playing with toys. Melissa and Doug wooden cars and all their vehicles, etc., that go along with that are some of their favorite, and they'll play for a long time with it. And we've built up quite the collection over the years, so I'm fine with that. As long as it all fits in this bin, I'm totally good. Here's the box top. Sometimes it closes, sometimes it doesn't. I generally just put this on top of it. I want this to be totally open and accessible to them because they play with these all the time. And like I said, they know everything just goes back in that big box. Okay, next up we are in my kitchen, in my pantry, for a little bonus hack. I wanted to show you guys these IKEA bins. Whoop. They are the, I don't know, I don't have the label on them, but I will put it down below. And this is what I do for my son's preschool lunches. So basically, one of my best tips when it comes to lunch making is I put everything that goes for his lunchbox in that one little basket, or one or two, so that it's super easy for me to grab in the morning when I'm making his lunch. I know it seems silly, like instead of grabbing different things here and there and forgetting what I have and what I got for him for lunch, I just have it all in this one IKEA basket. It makes it so much easier for lunch making. By the way, in my pantry unit, I also use these Kuggis boxes with little labels on them for other things in the pantry. So we really have used them throughout the house. Okay, next up we are here in my basement, and we just actually built these new IKEA systems. This is the Besta unit. Again, it's highly configurable. You can do anything you want with it. You can put doors on it, not doors on it, different doors on it. These are the plain doors that come on it. And check this out. This is our basement toy storage. So we have these, oh, this is wrong. There we go. We have these bins, again, with the labels on them and different toys here. Here's another Kuggis box that I just keep open. And I love it, again, because you can configure this in so many ways. Have the shelves in it, not have the shelves in it. I'll show you right now. This one just has another giant Kuggis box with our Lego in it. That should have the top on, but and then on this side is some more toys. These are blocks and things like that. So as you can tell, there's a lot of toys in here, really, but it's all pretty streamlined, organized. It's not overwhelming, you know what I mean? We've got 2 buckets in this whole unit. One is for blocks, one is for Legos, and then just an open trash truck, an open little car. But they're all things that they can get to, play with, do whatever they want with, and then easily put back. There's not too much visual clutter or chaos going on. So those are my toy storage solutions, sharing with you guys my favorite IKEA products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it inspired you to do some decluttering and organizing. I know with the new year coming up, that is probably top of mind for you already, because you know how much that helps with little ones running around like crazy in the house. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel down below to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!